Hi, welcome to vlog number 9. Roll intro. Okay, welcome along to today. What we're going to talk about today. First, I said I was going to have, in the last vlog, I was going to have a website ready. It's taken a little bit longer than I was anticipating. Not simply because my skills aren't quite as good as I'd hoped they would be, but more about the fact that when you start to build one for an actual purpose, you realise that there's a lot of fundamental questions you need to ask when you're building a website. Why is it seems stupid to ask, but why is it being built in the first place? Don't copy what other people have done. What is it that you want to happen? And if you can say, well, what I want people to buy X item, then you need to make sure that that is the fundamental that everything is built around. If you're building one to inform, then you have to lay out a track to allow people to gather the information as they would do, as a user experience, and bring them forward in that way. If you are trying to bring them to a place, then you need to have clear, distinctive call to actions that then links them to an event or a place or whatever it's going to be. And so I had to go back away from what I was doing, which was just copying a type of website I'd seen or a web design I'd seen, to actually going back to the fundamentals of asking the question, what is it that you're fundamentally trying to do? Which has delayed things a little bit, but what it does mean is that the website will actually function, as long as everything works, in a way that will do what I want it to do, or I can test that it's going to do what I want it to do. So if you're going to build something, even if it's using Squarespace or if you're using Wix or one of the other website builder things, you've just got to fundamentally look at what is it that it's trying to achieve. It doesn't matter whether it's good or it's bad. If it's clear to the person who wants whatever it is that you're selling, you're trying to tell people about, that you're trying to build awareness of, then you can make it better. But first you've got to get people to kind of start going through down the channel. So that's the first thing. Website is delayed. It will be done. It may take another week or so just to see. We may use Squarespace just to have a presence using those fundamental designs while I actually do the physical design, because to be honest with you, it takes me a while just to do some of the stuff. I'm still learning a bit of the back-end PHP stuff as well. Second thing, this week, busy week, we started the survey, and we got rid of the Facebook chatbot because it just didn't work, in the sense of Facebook still haven't reviewed it on time, and we've gone to use a WhatsApp broadcast. So essentially you send a link out via email to the participants. They then click on that link and join a group. You then have to get them to put you onto their contacts or into their contact folder, which then allows you to broadcast to them. And then what the broadcast means is that you can ask a question and they can independently send you answers back that nobody else can see apart from you, but it saves you having to write the survey number of times. And that's gone out and it's come back with its first responses, which is really good, but it's just testing certain hypotheses, and we'll talk more about that when it comes into the open about what we're trying to do on there. But yeah, so 2 things moving forward, and that's the thing. So this is vlog number 9. We're probably 4 weeks in to having started to do them, and already we've got a survey running, we've got a website going. We'll hopefully do another few bits and pieces, but yeah, so if you're wondering how to do things, as a start. One, do it as low cost as you can. If you've got an idea that you think, I can sell T-shirts that have this design on it, whatever the design is, a donkey kicking a football, or something ridiculous, but you honestly believe that people want them. All you need to do is knock up a photograph that looks a bit like a T-shirt. Send it to all your friends. Send it to everyone you know on Facebook, everyone you know on LinkedIn, everyone you know on whatever. And you will be told, that's really good, I like one of those. Or you'll be told, that's not very good, I don't want one of those. And you can target a certain group of people and you will know whether it works. But that's just one example. You can do it with anything. If you're doing a survey, you send the survey out to a number of people. Maybe it costs you a little bit of money, but do it the cheapest way possible. What we found was we built a Facebook bot. Right, if you're ever wondering why you check the batteries before you start filming, that's why. I think what I was saying was we built a Facebook bot that would have cost a certain amount of money to produce, and we could have done it for free using WhatsApp broadcast. It's a little bit more of a faff, a little bit more effort, but realistically it's fairly free to do, and you could have done it on Facebook Messenger, and there's a number of ways to do it. So you just have to be imaginative in how you do it for free. I think that's all I was going to say. If you can fail quick, get it done, try it out, and try a hypothesis out, then you're set, you're done. But make sure you set yourself a time frame. Just go, if it doesn't work in 6 months, 3 months, 2 months, 1 month, whatever, if I don't get a client in X amount of time, then maybe that's not the right hypothesis. Either pivot, have another go at doing something differently, or doing it in a different way, should I say, or maybe that's not the right one. Find something completely different. Try it again. Take what has worked and run with that. Everything that hasn't worked, don't do that again. But yeah, so that's the end of the vlog for today. If you like it, give us a thumbs up. If you don't like it, then just put a comment on there and it's fine. Wonderful. If anyone's watching, it's a half decent thing. So yeah, next week, the next one should be on probably Friday. Yeah, maybe Thursday or Friday for the next one. We'll be further on with the service, so we can talk more about that. Hopefully we'll be further on with the website. If we just do the Squarespace one that has the first principles, then you'll be able to see that. And yeah, see you next week with batteries in the camera. And I'm not going to stare over here anymore.